Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Amrit's vlogs. We're a little behind on these. He got backed up with running business and everything, but he's back in the gym and he had a great week other than his benching. Now keep in mind this is a 1+ week, so we're trying to get one or more reps on these sets. He got 4 and then he got pinned. And he and I already talked about it. He already knows that's unacceptable, and he owned it as soon as he did it before he even sent the video to me, because he knows my rule on that. He's like, man, I feel bad for messing up my training week with that. It's going to impact my recovery. Now, all of that being said, we probably do need a little more chest pressing volume for him moving forward, right? Because we have, again, I'm trying to get him adapted to this system, and it actually is a lot of volume, and we've been working on getting him in shape. As you guys know from the previous vlogs for Amrit, he deconditioned a lot. We're rebuilding him back up to get him back where he was. He's not real far off on strength right now, for the most part, from where I had him previously after, working with him again for a few weeks. We're getting him back up. But we still have a little ways to go. And so some of it, doesn't have much work capacity or conditioning right now. We have to get him into shape. And that happened when he originally had hired me and I coached him for a year. He just had a really low work capacity, and it's because of the way he had been training, does no cardio. And so all these 10 rep sets, the 5x10s, are really, really helping him with that. But there is going to come a point here to where things like we need a little more pec hypertrophy and stuff, because we have a lot of delt and tricep for him, because we have all the overhead pressing. I'm having him do tricep press downs on all the days. As you guys see there, he did rows, and then we're going to do tricep press downs. Right? And of course he keeps saying, why can't I do JM presses again? It's like, they're hard on your elbows. We don't need them on this system. Right? We don't need them on this system. Plus, we're getting a lot of pressing volume in itself, and we will actually increase that over time, because I like to add eventually, particularly for my lifters who need the extra chest volume, we start adding other supplemental chest pressing, whether it's dips, dumbbell presses, incline benching, different things depending upon what they need and where they are. So we add these things in over time, and I'm probably going to need to do that for him soon. Now, squats were on fire this week, right? He had a little bit of a mishap there on a rep, yet he still got 8 reps. Now, keep in mind, this is at 95% of his training max. So we got to raise that training max up. I had it at 135. I raised it to 140 for this coming block. And then we may have to raise it again, because his squats are coming up quickly now. Now that I'm having him do, ramp up to the peak set and then 5 sets of 10 on back off squats, and then either belt squats or goblet squats, depending upon which gym he's at and what he has available at the moment. We're going to see his squats come up quickly, because for him, legs have always been an issue. All right, they tend to lag for him. He's got long legs, long femurs, and so quads and adductors tend to limit his squatting. Sometimes hamstrings limit his deadlifting, which we've discussed already, right? So he needs all this leg volume. They give him the leg volume, bring all of this up. And I like both of these tools. These are tools that you guys see me use personally, both the bell squat and the goblet squat. And that comes up too. People say, well, what about some of your lifters who don't have those things? What do we use then? Well, we do single leg exercises, or they do a leg press. Now, I can always do a goblet squat, but if I have someone who we really need to stack more weight on for something, and they're at a regular gym, a 45-degree leg press, I'll absolutely use that for supplemental leg work. Yeah, it's a machine, but it works. It's just not as a primary exercise. We do it after squatting. The other thing is most gyms have dumbbells, and they have relatively heavy dumbbells. So again, we can always do goblet squats. But if this is not an option, you do not have any of these things, what else do we have to work with? Well, that's when I go to single leg exercises. You guys see Emma do them in her vlogs, even for conjugate. All right, we do dumbbell split squats. We do safety bar split squats. All right, and here's what he does on his squat day. We either do the goblet squat or the belt squat, and then he does hanging leg raises. Again, pretty common sort of templates. This is the sort of things you see me do. You guys will see this on some of the other client vlogs here and there. This is a pretty common setup that I run. 5x10 squats, and we do a supplemental squat and then hanging leg raises. Very common. You'll notice a trend towards that in some of these vlogs, and you guys see me doing the same thing sometimes in rotations. All right, his pressing went good. He got, I believe, 5 reps. Both press and deadlift, he got 5 reps. The squat was just on fire. But look at that pressing. And I think he said that's like 76 kg. All right, 76 kg, 5 reps. And those are solid, complete reps. He left one in the tank. Can't hate on that. Like, his press is going to go up. He's already told me I want a 2-plate press. Can we get there? I'm like, yes, but you're going to have to eat. All right, we're going to have to eat. But he's in a position now to where he's comfortable with bulking. In the past, that was a problem for him for certain reasons. Bulking too much was not really an option for him. He needed to maintain abs. Now he no longer needs to. It's not essential to any aspect of his life. It's not important. So we can bulk him up, and then we can get those sort of numbers he's looking for. Right? Really get that squat up high. Really get all the pressing strength up. All right, because he wants a 2-plate overhead press, 2-plate per side. Obviously, he's already passed a plate per side there for rep work. We'll get him there. I've done it with multiple clients now. You guys have seen footage of some of it. So, again, here we're doing more press downs. Again, I like to hit triceps. A lot of my guys will do a lot of tricep work, and some people say, but some of your guys don't. Right, and it's the lifters who don't seem to need it. If their pecs and stuff are lagging a lot more and their triceps seem strong, I don't bother. I don't bother. We stick with bigger movements, dips, dumbbell presses, things like that for secondary pressing. And we may eventually go over to more of that for Amrit, and we'll probably keep triceps in at least one day. But again, supplemental work depends on the lifter, right? So when people say, what do you have your lifters do? Well, we look at where they need the work. Now, deadlifts, this is 190 kg. That's over 4 plates. He got 5 reps. We're happy with that. All right, we are happy with that. Because we had him at a 5-plate deadlift. That is where we were at. He had busted 5 plates previously as a client. Okay, he's lost strength, lost conditioning, lost muscle. We're going to get it all back and then pass it again. We'll blow past that 5-plate deadlift because that is genetically the lift he is built for. All right? That's genetically the lift he is built for. I will get this man to a 6-plate per side deadlift. It's not like I don't have multiple clients doing it already. We'll get him there. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.